Apache County recently voted to remove Spanish translations from its ballots for the upcoming midterm elections, joining Gila and Mojave County, which made the change a couple of years ago. Today I sat down with Natalia Sells, the senior campaign manager with All Voting is Local, a nonpartisan organization working for free and fair elections. She's worried that eliminating Spanish and tribal languages from these ballots will disenfranchise a lot of voters because of the additional challenges they will face. Apache and Gila County officials have said that Spanish ballot translations will be available at their express voting machines, but that would force Spanish-speaking voters to vote in person, while a majority of Arizona voters vote by mail.
Counties shouldn't be making it harder for people to be able to vote just because English isn't their first and primary language. All voters should have the same level of access to be able to cast their ballot and make informed choices when they go to vote.
County officials say a big reason they're removing Spanish from their ballots is to save money. They also want to avoid having a longer ballot. There are 4 counties in Arizona, Maricopa, Pima, Santa Cruz, and Yuma, that are required by federal law to have Spanish translations on their ballots and election materials. All other counties, the translations are optional. In the newsroom, Jason Berry for Arizona's Family.